People always tell you, hey, to be a great athlete, you got to think positive. I kind of buy that, sort of. I had an athlete in my office 3 years ago, I remember, it was a female athlete. She looked at me, she said, Adam, here's the deal. It just feels a bit disingenuous to be positive when things are going bad. What's disingenuous mean? You know? What? What? Not the right time, or not really true to yourself. She goes, it just doesn't feel quite right to be like warm and fuzzy positive when things are going bad. I can appreciate that, right? Sometimes things are tough. But I also know if things are going bad and you're negative, does it help anything? No, you end up playing bad and you end up like a jerk to your team. So I'm going to encourage you all to replace your P's. If you don't like the P word positive, some guys love it, some guys can't buy it. Go to this idea of productive. Take a big question and ask yourself in your belief system, are these thoughts productive? Do they help me play well? What's an example of a productive thought? I already highlighted them. How will you play? What are your keys to success? I should be able to ask every player in this room. Maybe I will. Should I do it? Should I torture guys in this room for a moment? I'm going to pick a couple of guys at random. If I were to ask you, if you were to step on the ice this afternoon, maybe you are, well, you're probably not going to play a full game. If you're going to step on the ice to play a game, what are 2 things you have to do in order to play well? 2 specific things that you've been working on or developing. What's the key to you playing well? He's in the tough spot. He has to go first. It's all right. Give me 1 tip you maybe learned over the last 3 days that you got to remember to do.
Compete.
Okay, so maybe it's just compete. He goes, I got to stay competitive, stay in it all day long. Okay. Let's grab someone else. Who's going to help me out there?
Follow the puck with my head.
Follow the puck with your head, so keep your head moving. If you do that, odds are, will you stop a lot of pucks? Okay. So someone from this table, who wants to give me something? To play well, you have to what?
Stay relaxed.
Stay relaxed, so you got to stay loose? Okay, you got to stay loose. You don't want to get too rigid in the cage. Someone from this table, give me something you got to do to play well for you. It's the shy table.
Keeping your hand steady.
Hands steady. And maybe it's not for everyone, that might be your key, right? So take off, keep my hands steady. If your hands are steady, will you play well? Yeah. Now these are useful thoughts, right? To me, those are productive thoughts. Those change from the classic, some guys go, well, if I'm positive and I say you can do it, and then they laugh at themselves a bit. They say, that sounds goofy. I tell myself, keep my hands steady. Does that sound goofy or useful? Yeah, it sounds useful, right? So what are productive thoughts? These are the big ideas. What were they? They were compete, focus on what? Effort, attitude, preparation, know-how.